get a little confused or be confused of being something else. And a lot of times they're not fully identified with being black unless somebody says, "Oh, you're black, kid. You're black. You know, black. You black, man. You black." And it naturally identifies with being black. But that ain't all he is. I understand because I'm part Cherokee, man. I'm part Osage. Osage, for those of you in Rush Limbaugh's Rio Linda, is also another Native American tribe. I understand it. I mean, I was a little baby up until I was about 3 or 4 years old. My parents got pictures of me with straight, jet black hair. I looked like a little Native American Indian baby. Sometimes my mom still has a picture of me, I think, when I was like 2 years old in a suit in this, like paint. She had a painting made out of it. It hangs in the downstairs family room. I got straight hair in that picture, and I have seen the photograph that was taken for that painting to be painted. I got straight jet black hair, Jack. I don't look like any little black child. Not just black, but that's the point. So these kids can easily get mixed up too. I mean, hell, I'm confused to this day still, constantly, of being Dominican or Puerto Rican. You know what? This one guy that his name is Frankie. Puerto Rican. Married to a Venezuelan girl. Beautiful woman. Frankie comes out of New York City. Now, he doesn't come from Puerto Rico. He's a Puerto Rican born and raised in New York City. Now lives in New England. But he's like, you know what? I grew up, Puerto Ricans, man, we got black in us, man. That's why I like hanging around with black guys. I like hanging around because they're real. And he just has a good time. He can speak. He's got to do. Frankie looks like he's Puerto Rican, but he doesn't care what color you are. But even he thought I was Puerto Rican. He said, "Hey, yeah, that's cool, man, because we Puerto Rican. A lot of us, we got black in us, man. We got some." Telling me all this stuff to prove that, and I'm like, yeah, Frankie, I But that's the problem with this country. Well, it's not a problem, but that's the problem with this country, is that so many of us are mixed up, racially speaking, that we don't have a lot of people who are purebreds around here. Family's been here for 2 or 3 generations. You are probably not a purebred. So people need to understand. There was a story a few years ago. I can't remember the basis of the story was this racist KKK member, white supremacist. He found out that his great grandmother on his father's side said that he was biracial. Now, I don't know if he still says that, but when his first come. Say, I am just now. When I give a talk, I give a speech, a keynote. I know people are wondering. I tell them, yeah, I'm a black man. But that's not all. And you should see half the time when I tell them, yeah, I'm also Cherokee and Osage, and I can prove it. Some people. And you see, they laugh about it, but you see a lot of the faces go, oh, because they're looking at me trying to figure me out. I know the look. Because I give that look to people sometimes. Like, ethnic background is. They have an interesting curiosity. I don't have any animosity towards them. I think it's just plain curiosity because it's interesting to find. I tell you, these Black Lives Matter kids, I think at least half of them would be surprised to find out their heritage. Because they obviously do not know. So I look at some of these pictures of these events with the Black Lives Matter, and I'm looking at some of these kids, and I'm thinking, oh, son or honey. I know what black is, and black is African. And a lot of them, they don't look like they came from Africa. So there's some mixing going on in there, and they're talking about being, well, I'm a black man or I'm a black girl. Well, no, there's more than that going on in saying. It's amazing because the reason this whole Black Lives Matter thing, loathing, they hate themselves for whatever reason. They hate. It's like whites that got to apologize for white privilege. What? You ashamed of being white? I can't believe I'm white, man. White is terrible. I'm a bad white person. What have you ever done? There was this one guy in college. He was a guy in love with this black girl. In love with him, and it was recently. He's in college, in love with a black girl, and the girl kind of sweet on him. And he comes to me one day and says, "What do you do? It's been so bad." Like, what the hell are you talking about? He's talking about that he thinks that simply because he's white, he's a racist, and he doesn't want to be a racist because he's in love with a black girl, and this black girl is starting to give him the time of day. And they're going to go on dates, and he doesn't want to be a racist. I'm like, boy, I'm going to slap you silly if you don't knock it off. Stop hating yourself, because I tell you what, you know what's going to turn her off? Is when you start pulling this crap in front of her, because then she's really going to think that you're a racist, and you're just pulling your leg and trying to be funny, and she's going to dump you real quick. You can't be ashamed of who you are. Not one inch or part of you. Never be ashamed of who you are. This whole notion came up with is because we have all of this this stuff called self-esteem. You can't be you can't have this self-esteem garbage. You can be over self-esteem. Trust me. Yeah. You can be over self, and that's exactly what we've done to these kids today. That's why they can't take no. They can't negativity. They can't take it like them. They can't take it when they don't know how to deal with adversarial atmospheres. Do it. Oh, they run to mommy. I don't know what to do. He don't like me. Badge of honor because you stand for something. No biggie. No biggie at all. Just yeah. They can I'm just glad that Ty Diggs is not standing firm, and he's not allowing this kind of crap. White. What do you want me to say? He's biracial. Got two ethnic backgrounds in him. What else? What else you want me to say about him? He's not just a black boy. He's a white boy too. Problem with you? You a racist or something? No, you can be a racist against white people. Let me give you a little hint, a little secret. Yep, black people can be racist too. Don't fall for this notion that black people can't be racist. Yeah, they can. Look, Malcolm X was racist. Malcolm X was a big, huge racist. So is Louis Farrakhan. So is this movement. Bunch of racists. They're a bunch of pampered, overfed, overpampered, overmoneyed little kids, young adult bodies who don't know anything about the world around them. It's all about them. Me, and their selfish little all he is. Bingo, bango. All you out, you stupid. Y'all don't have a clue. RodEccles.net, by the way, is the website. And by the way, don't forget, the holidays are coming up. That great book that you can get over there, just take a look. Bit of Ecclesiastes. Kindle edition, it's only 99 cents. Get it. You'll love it. Where else can you get a good conservative, But come on, less than $1. Think I'm making a mint? I'm not making a mint on that. It's only $1. Washington Post. White Student Union challenges Black Lives Matter at University of Illinois. Really? A Facebook page ostensibly created for an audience at the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign called Illini, I guess, Illini, White Student Union, has drawn fire after it characterized the National Black Lives Matter movement terrorism. I just did that too. They're using terrorist tactics. They're trying to make everybody scared of them. Now, created Wednesday after protests sympathetic to Black Lives Matter, the page declared itself for white students of University of Illinois to be able to form a community and discuss our own issues, as well as be able to organize against the terrorism we have been facing from Black Lives Matter activists on campus. Why can't they? Why is it the white people are the only ones that can't have a white union? A little bit racist to me, don't you think? Oh, yeah, I think so. We'll get a little bit more into this when we get back. Don't go anywhere. Call a BLM, will you? Or BML.